quick video on what you do when you find like commercial or industrial stuff in a storage unit. So I have this pulled up right here, and what these are is it's a kiln for making like pottery and glassware. And it's basically an oven that heats up to about 1700 degrees for a prolonged period of time, that basically solidifies whatever you put in it, like clay or I guess some types of glass. I'm not sure that works. I know clay hardens when you put it in there. And you're probably wondering, what's the difference between an oven and a kiln? Well, oven can heat up to about 550 degrees. A kiln can do nearly the surface of the sun degrees, 1700 degrees. I'm sure the sun's much hotter. And then what is it worth? Well, I'll pull it up. I have it saved on my phone, which I'm currently using to do that. Okay. I'll pull it up. I'll find it on eBay 1 second. Okay, I found it on eBay. I found the models, and then go to sold. Whenever you check stuff on eBay, you always go to sold listings. Don't look at the listing price, because that's not, it doesn't really show you what people paid for it. The market price is what people are willing to pay for it. I clicked on it. There we go. So this is what people are willing to pay for it. We have 830, 460. Probably something wrong with it. But most of them this is brand new. Why did this go for 830? Okay, so you can sell this for pre-owned, these models here, for about, if you offer shipping, you should be able to sell it no problem for about $500, $600, because these listings right here, they're local, so that's going to be a smaller market size, so you're not going to get as much. Right there, local pickup. And then these, they offer shipping, so they got a bigger market to apply to. It means higher demand. Prices are going to go up because it's a bigger market, so they can price it for a bit more. This looks a bit pre-owned. This one looks almost brand new. These right here, they look a little pre-owned. I think it shows a better picture right here. Look a little pre-owned, a little beat up. So these, just a tiny bit. These you should be able to sell, based on the condition, if they work, about $500 to $600 for each one. $500 to $600 easy, all day. Now, how long would it take to sell these? Well, when you have commercial or industrial equipment like this, it usually takes roughly 1 to 3 months to sell it. So just put an example. Probably 2 months ago, I got a commercial freezer door out of a unit. Very odd thing, and it took me about a month to sell it locally. So these listed on eBay probably would be a month for each one. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and one thing, if you're going to sell it locally on like Facebook Marketplace, you got to make sure you market it to the right people. So by that I mean market it to the largest group of people. So you got to look at the power stats. How much electricity does this draw? And if it draws, it's not telling me anywhere. But I think I seen somewhere on here, this model, I seen it a couple days ago. It draws like 12 amps and 120 volts. It's about as much as a chop saw. And I can power a chop saw off an outlet in my house. So these can be plugged up in a house. So you can market it to basically anyone that wants to start a pottery business inside their own home. It'd be a good way to market it, and then just kind of build the the pictures in the captions around those people that are interested in that, around that sort of marketing strategy. And make sure when you list it on local or an OfferUp, Letgo, Facebook Marketplace, you mention that it's a certain amperage, whatever amperage it is. If it's above a certain amperage, you need to also do your research for industrial equipment. If it's above a certain amperage and a certain volts, you can't plug it up in a house. So do your research to make sure it's within those guidelines. And if it is below that threshold, you can then market it to most of everyone in the local area. You just got to find your audience for the item, which shouldn't be too hard with stuff like this. And that's what you do when you find a commercial or industrial stuff. Now, obviously, there'd be other stuff that's like a lot bigger, a lot more complicated. When I find more in these units, I haven't seen any, but if I find any more, I'll make another video on that. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.